it was white coming across the sky, but then I looked at it. It had like an orangish hue to it.
Oh, she
They
talking
were
about
lined up in
Starlink,
a
y'all.
line. At first, I thought it was Starlink, but then I thought, can I get an image? Now, see, you know what the cell phones they have right now? They got the cell phones to where you can't feel nothing because they have the screens go so dark when you go to do the recording. They make the screen so dark. But if you go take a picture,
She look a
then you
little
don't get
cute
a
for a
dark
little
picture.
age.
No,
I see you,
you
girl.
get light colored picture. That's what you get. But I was just doing the
Hey, y'all be thinking I just be coming up with shit. I don't think y'all understand that I seen this whole timeline. Like 2021, I upped my frequency literally, and me being in certain UV while my cells were cleaned up and shit, and me mentally knowing myself, I start opening gates and traveling like a time traveler. So when I be speaking about shit, yeah, you at least expect me. But when I be speaking about shit, it might seem random, but that just be my intuition from my memory. That's what they're scared about because when your memory, it can manifest into the physical realm, right? Because whatever you say, you go to another realm that's spiritual. Low key, this is a spiritual realm because if you were in living somewhere else and traveling here, really you're just living in a dream. We're in this Stargate right now. We're on Kai, TMI, Earth, whatever you want to call it, right? That's what we're dealing with. That's realities because you only get memory from experiences. So you can't say a dream is not real because they wouldn't be scared of your memory, period. Because the things you remember, even if you don't physically or can picture it in your head from the memory, like is going to become intuition. But if you're not listening or your clairvoyance isn't unlocked yet, really you unlock that physically by eating right. So when you pick up on frequencies, it's not really causing anxiety because a lot of foods are already making a lot of anxiety. Like say if you was fasting and eat shit like meats and stuff, like your anxiety like goes away, especially when you're mentally don't have anxiety, it's because of the food. Like if you're not really scared of shit at all, I promise you it's the food you eating because that deals with your cells, which deals with your nervous system, which deals with your thinking, right? Because really all your emotions is in your stomach, okay? How you channel it is dealing with your crown stick, right? So A plus B equals C, you feel me? So that memory can be expressed into the physical or manifested into the physical through intuition. That's why they're scared. So if you were starting to see yourself in past lives or trainings or whatever you're going through in your dreams, bro, they're scared of that because if you remember and start becoming conscious of what you're doing, you don't need them because your intuition is a tuition inside of you. It's a paid for tuition. It's free. It's free. All you have to do is ask yourself before you go to sleep. Don't go outside of your body. That's what you've been doing this whole time and still asking for answers. How about you try my way and ask yourself instead for asking outside of yourself. Okay? You ask yourself. But anyways, let's see what Gina talking about on Starlink.
video, and I pulled my phone off of there. I was trying to get that up there in the sky. I was.
This
It
is
went right over my
entertainment,
house,
entertainment,
and
purposes
I
only.
thought it was Starlink, but the color was not as white as I thought it was. It was had an orangish like glow to it. Um,
All right. So this orange like glow deals with R1 or something. It's like all these little numbers and stuff they give you are dealing with patents and color spectrums, right? Even B113, it actually meant new energy cycle, right? So that delta meaning denoting new energy cycle, as it was denoting a new energy cycle, it was denoting a new energy cycle within you because the air is part of your body, it's part of your nervous system. You just don't know that when you're not operating in a crown state, being the head and not the tail. Because if you weren't connected to the air or the planet, which is part of your body, there wouldn't be no such thing as manifestation, right? There wouldn't be no such thing as manifestation. Like these atoms that's floating outside of you is literally dealing with the atoms inside of you. Is dealing. That's why you're the blood of air. Then you're the blood of the body dealing with the planet is dealing with your body because it's also interconnected. So when you're looking at air, when you're looking at the ground and the trees, like when you hear people say that's reflections of you, it's literally you though. It's more than a reflection. It's literally you. It's you. Fuck the reflection, nigga. It's you. Feel me? Tap into you. Feel me? Cause this Starlink, right? What she talking about, that color is dealing with SARS, right? And if you looked at any of my videos about SARS-CoV, which came from SARS-CoV, the words, you gotta pay attention to the words. Because you can't blame them for not really telling you if you weren't comprehending what they were saying. Because the whole thing of reading is comprehending, not just reading what they said and leave it as that, like, ugh, it's a booger. It's comprehension. So the SARS-CoV really stood for SARS-CoV, which is a prefix to words that's going on. SARS-CoV meaning flesh, right? So look, because as the UV rises, if you don't have the right things inside of your blood, that causes pathological blood destruction, right? Because now you're losing red blood cells, not reproducing red blood cells. And you can't reproduce blood cells if you're eating the wrong shit, right? So that's when you have to eat your fruits and vegetables, because that's really the only thing that reproduce blood cells. Not this meat and all this extra shit. Unless your body can just get rid of that real quick, which is what your body's supposed to be in right now, getting rid of shit. So even if a type of virus or infection was trying to even touch you, that shit would disintegrate. Feel me? Like, any of this shit can't live in an alkaline environment. So if your body is alkaline, the sun gives it a charge. So anything that even tries, zapped. So look, so Starlink, right? I figured out what Starlink means, right? Because this is why I'm talking about SARS. Because this shit ties to SARS, okay? You see, if y'all want to watch her little Starlink video, go right the fuck ahead. But I just wanted to get out a little quick message. Star, right? It means... Hold on, let me pull this up so they don't try to destroy my video. Because I really want to tell you what Starlink means. Simple. We just going to keep it simple and we off this shit. So star means in Greek. I like to look up a lot of stuff in Greek because Greek really tells you about the English, right? Because the English is actually, it's pretty much the rebirth of 3 languages, which is Latin, Greek, and Hebrew, right? So let's see what star means. Since you guys want us to comprehend the fuck you're trying to tell us, we're gonna comprehend as a public notice. This is for entertainment only, okay? So look, you guys don't have to listen to me, but this is my point of view of what the fuck Starlink is, coming from Tesla. I remember Tesla said you're gonna die. Yeah, pretty soon. I don't wish it on you, but I know who you are now, so it's not wishing it on you. It's just me knowing your karma. Because, before I get on that, knowing your karma is because you've been interrupting with something, calling it a 369, and the reflux of how it moves around, and turned it sideways. So if you turn it up and down, it will show you that that's actually the DNA of the indigenous people. I never even studied Tesla or Nikola Tesla. Never studied them. If anything, I started watching them now. And that's after the fact of me knowing 369. Like, I promise you, bro, I have never studied these niggas, bro. Like, they really took my science. And that's why they're gonna die. They took our science and then try to manipulate it on us, talking about they're trying to help us. Bro, cut the shit. Anyways. Alright, so star means in Greek. From the Greek word aster, meaning star, and logos, meaning to reckon, from which we get the suffix logi, meaning the study of, comes from ancient Greek word astrologos, or astronomer. In ancient Greek, astrologos were those persons who study the stars. See, me, I study self, but I see how the stars is a reflection of me. So at the same time, I guess I am an astronomer. I don't even want to classify my names and stuff as that. I am who I am. But this is what I want y'all to pay attention to reckon, right? So what does to reckon mean? We gonna get this down, okay? To reckon means, cause I've been telling y'all that Starlink is not for nothing y'all think it is. I don't know why y'all think they're trying to land on the moon and all this other stuff. They're really trying to land on the sun, my guy. Like, they're trying to destroy the sun. Like, I don't know what y'all don't get about this, bro. They're trying to destroy the sun. And we're literally just letting them do this shit, bro. But the thing is, it's tied to us. Like, they're trying to destroy the sun, bro. Like, that is a big ass type of nuke, bro. That's not no satellite, bro. I promise you. Like, just look at my short that I was talking about Starlink, bro. The fuck you think they're trying to link it to? The sun? Cause what is the sun linked to? Everybody. That's the only way a global project, a global consciousness project can work. That's how it worked the first time. Because when they manipulated the sun and created the moon, they used these two energies called Mu-Nu. That was part of the 4 or 5 energies dealing with Alman, which is the tree of life. The M and the N is the Mu-Nu energy. If you spell it out like Mu-Nu or try to like hum it, it just says moon. Moon. You feel me? That's the moon. That deals with left and right of the Greenwich line. Or in other words, the universal line. Left and right. Right? So that deals with manipulation of the moon. But that manipulates you because that's dealing with A and B, alpha and beta. Right? The red sun, blue sun. Alpha and beta make C a gamma light. So the moon you see is a reflection from the backside of the sun, which is Mu-Nu energies, the backside of the sun, right? So that being said, manipulating sun is manipulating you, right? Unless you know thyself, self is in control. Like, because the energy that they're manipulating is the energy within you that's in between light and darkness. The yin and the yang, you find a balance. What creates the light and the dark energy? What creates the light and the dark energy? You're that energy. So that being said, don't let the light and the darkness manipulate you. You be the 3, because that's the 12, right? So look, so the star meanings to reckon. Okay, star meaning to reckon, which means established by counting or calculations. Now let's see all the definitions first of all, guys. Okay. It says established by counting or calculations. Calculate. Oh, y'all tweaking. That was my phone, so that's dumb tweaking. See how it stopped? Y'all stop messing with me, bro. Y'all some lame ass niggas. Look, it says consider regard Pacific way. Be of the opinion, expect to do particular things. Alright. Expect to do a particular thing. So to reckon, we're going to see what link means. So Li means in Greek. Because I like to look up stuff in Greek. So the name derives from the Greek lithos, meaning stone. So star, to reckon, stone. Okay. Li also ties to lithium, which ties to a battery, which ties to A and B, right? Creating that light. Moon. Okay? So look. To reckon stone. Y'all think I'll be fucking playing, bro. That's how you know I do this, because I like doing this. Y'all saw my little comment earlier. I was just trying to fuck with the person who was watching me. YouTube. Y'all some Bammers. You don't even know what that means. Bama. It's a fucking Bama. Means in Greek. Sometimes have trouble with B. In Greek it sounds more as a MB. Mabu. Mb. So you could occasionally hear October. What does NK mean? Natural killer. Hold on, bro. Y'all see what I'm seeing? NK means natural killer. Okay? Now, ink. Meeting Jesus beside the charcoal fire. Okay, some sus ass shit's about to happen, alright? The last person in the new member line of the... Okay. NK means in science. So we're at where we at? To reckon stone not of stone of natural killer. To reckon stone of natural killer is what Starlink is telling you. But we're gonna keep a natural killer in mind. Just remember to reckon, and what is to reckon is to reckon a stone of natural killer. But let's see what it means in science. It should make sense. Boom. So to reckon, okay, Starlink, look guys, Starlink means to reckon a stone natural killer cell. That means the UV is about to go up. Fuck. So your body, like, you don't need to be eating nothing else but fruits, vegetables, and water if you haven't. And I promise you this. Right? Because the thing about an NK cell, is this. It is a type of immune cell that has granules, small particles with enzymes that can kill tumor cells or cells infected with a virus. A NK cell is a type of white blood cell, also called a natural killer cell, and NKLGL. But the thing about that is, it's trying to, the sunlight, the heat, right? The ether, the electricity, it's trying to tie to your cell because that involves subcellular division. So it means it's duplicating your red blood cells, and when your red blood cells actually protect you from viruses and shit like that, right? And it also deals with the hemoglobin, which transport the proteins to your respiratory system, right? So if you're spiking your own protein still with proteins that are not natural, really they're not proteins, it's called junk, right? Your proteins come from amino acids. Your amino acids transfer into proteins. It creates proteins. So you thinking you would get more proteins from fish or like meat and shit, you're really not. Not under this sun. Not under this sun no more. It's really gonna decrease. And it might become more of a flesh-eating thing. You feel me? Because the cells aren't duplicating the way they're supposed to. They're dying out. So if they're duplicating that parasite mutation, then it's eating away and causing a virus, right? A viral infection. That's just how cells operate. But the sun and the ground is actually, the UVC is actually supposed to kill cancer cells. Just like you taking chemo. Like they put you in the hospital with the fake x-rays, right? The thing is they got the idea from the sun, right? It's just their way is not the natural way. So when you're trying to stick to a natural frequency and not a manipulated one, you have to do it the natural way. So the thing is, under the sun though, your cells are supposed to be duplicating, creating light within your body, which reflects the light, right? It builds up the charge within you, right? As it duplicates. But if it's duplicating as a negative variant, that can cause paralysis, right? Because your red blood cells aren't reproducing, they're actually dying out. So this Starlink that they're putting up is going to tie to a frequency that ties to you, right? So when they were saying April 23rd, right? Yeah, April 23rd, they were talking about that frequency, right? So April 23rd plus 9 days. What day would it be? Um, April 23rd, 7, 7, boom. They couldn't get it to launch on that day they wanted to 9 days later. But you see they're trying to launch it before the energy of the Lionsgate portal hits. Because what did I say about lunar eclipse? They use the lunar eclipse to manipulate the energy. But the thing is, they need Starlink up there to manipulate it. Because after a while, they won't be able to manipulate it no more. 6D isn't done settling. We haven't even hit 23 hertz yet. And that's when Starlink is going to link. When the sun shoots off 23 hertz, it's going to be an X flare hit. It's going to touch down by May 8th. You heard it from me, nobody else. An X flare is going to touch down by May 8th. If you learn from my science, A plus B equals C. But A plus B plus C equals what? It equals M. So when you see that M, that's bringing magnetism. That's bringing magnetism from the ether, the X star, right? That's what the M does. It brings magnetism from the X star, from Sirius A, B, C, and X, right? So that's what it talks about. The Sirius is lining up because we're in the Lionsgate portal right now. They just tell you that it's in August, but they don't tell you we're dealing with 3 months right now with 4 alternates and 2 parallels, right? And those months deal with 369 when you're putting it that way. But it's 36912, but the 12 is 3. So that's when you get the master laws of the master level of 33, because now you're operating the cycle. The cycle is really 6-9. As you can see in the Cancer sign and the Pisces sign and shit like that, it's all dealing with yin and the yang. But you can see it deals with the air cycle and it deals with the sea cycle. The air is still water. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all still trying to divide astrology, bro. You're not supposed to be working in division. If anything, astrology was to show you how it's connected. And most of y'all know more astrology than me, so stop doing that shit. Like, y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Cause just like cells, we supposed to come together and create light. Pieces of a puzzle, right? You can't be the same piece of the puzzle and expect to see a picture coming together with people. You have to be you, right? Cause I'm telling you, bro, stock up on water, bro. And just eat good. Don't let this shit fear you, but stay aware. Because I just told you what Starlink means. So if they wasn't freezing my video, I would tell you how it's connected to Sarcos. But I have a video that already told you about the flesh eating thing. It might be a little slow, but take your time. Okay? Like, just let it click. Like, if you're not doing shit, just turn that shit up and just let it play. Because you looking at me is probably going to aggravate you. So look, this is what I mean. Okay? Starlink. Star to reckon with stone. The stone is dealing with the shit that they're putting in the air, right? The epoxy dust, which creates a type of limestone within you, right? That eats away the flesh, okay? Which is pathological blood destruction. Because your red blood cells are weakening out, your white blood cells weaken out. And that becomes a natural killer cell, the light. The light will destroy you or it will repair you. You don't have no more time to be acting like a fucking human, right? It's time to you to act like the God you are, okay? Because this shit is going to happen overnight. And it's not going to be pretty, okay? This goes for people who took the shot or who didn't take the shot. Either way, bro. You shouldn't be feeling weak when you get under the sun. When you feel like that, that means you're not intaking something in your body and you need to sweat out whatever that's in your body, because that's how you really get rid of them toxins. As a neuromelanated being, you're not created to, you're made to get rid of shit. If you're not trying to get rid of it, then you're just gonna hold it. Like, this is what Starlink mean, bro. This is what Starlink means. This isn't a lie, okay? This isn't a lie, okay? This ties down all the science and the shit I've been looking up, which actually made me create a YouTube. My videos suck. I was trying. I could have did better, but I still did it. Is it the way I fully wanted to? No. Did I reach as many people that I wanted to? No. But I still did it. And I'm still doing it right now after I said that I wasn't. That's because you're a reflection of me. So if I see something, I want to not make sure you see, but I want to at least enlighten you of what I seen. If you don't give a fuck, then that's cool. Continue your day. I'm telling you what's going on in real time. You probably feel heated up right now out of nowhere anyways. I'm trying to tell you, we're in a Lionsgate portal dealing with serious energy. Really serious A. This is the month of August now. May is August. April was July. May was August. So June 1st, my birthday, which June 2nd is the second resurrection. It's going to be September, okay? Because what did I say? It's 3 months, 4 alternates, okay? We got 2 more Lionsgate portals this year. July 27th and October 27th. October 27th, I feel like might end up being like that movie. Okay? That movie when the shit hop in the little bodies and little costumes and shit, because all it needs is a body for it to be possessed. That's just dealing with matter. Feel me? That's what Starlink mean, guys. They're trying to prepare some evil shit right now. And look, it's Hood Scientist, aka Shukai Big 9. Let's get it. Y'all be safe. Protect your energy at all times, because like I said, we're dealing with good energy, dealing with Venus and change, but it can also be very emotional at this time if you're not operating your energy and letting the energy control you, because there's a lot of energies that's connected to you right now that you don't know of unless you peep game. Just know thyself in these times, because right now everything seems calm, cool, and collected. That's when shit is sus. Okay, y'all have to realize what time we in. So when they're not really telling you shit, bro, you need to be seeing what's going on. Like, this is me coming from a non-fearful mind, bro. Because what is fear? The real emotion for fear is awareness. It's supposed to be awareness, not that emotion. Be the pro, not the con. Be the pro, not the con. Be the pro, not the con. Peace. Shukai out.